I love Joshua Redmans playing. So I got this great book of transcriptions by Trent Kynaston. It's been hanging around for some time at home, and I dip into it now and then. I've recently decided to change the way I practice, and instead of dipping into lots of things, I want to master one or two things completely and then move on. So I chose Moose the Mooch because A, I love it, B, it's very fast and technically challenging, and so it was something to aim high for, and C, I wanted to learn some new rhythm changes ideas. Moose the Mooch is what us jazzers call a rhythm change tune. I started by listening to the solo over and over with the music in front of me. I didn't play it at all at first. Then when I was comfortable reading it and following it on the page, I started learning to play the solo. I started very slowly, slow as necessary to play all the right notes pretty much all the time. If I made a mistake, I'd go back over it and correct that mistake before moving on. The theory is that if you play things right all the time, you don't learn how to play them wrong, so you're learning how to play right. I gradually sped this up, but I still kept well within my comfort zone. And after about a week, I started playing along with the track, but very slowly. I started off about 75 or 70% of the original speed. Then I gradually sped the backing track up until I got to about 90%. And that took about a fortnight to do. I then changed tack and started to memorise the solo. I had to go back to playing it very slowly. I learnt about a chorus a day, and I'd put it in my head and just not have to look at the page. And then I'd recap the next day, learn some more. And the process of memorising the whole solo took about a week. Then I started playing with the track again. That's about 70-75%, and gradually sped it up, always trying to play it right all the time. If I couldn't play it at a certain speed, I'd drop down 5-10% straight away. I wouldn't try and hammer away at it. I didn't want to learn bad habits. In spite of that, I still learned a few bad habits, and it was hell on a stick trying to erase those. Anyway, for fun, I gradually got it to 100%, and then for fun, I played along at 101%, just so I could say that I played the solo faster than Joshua did. Anyway, I recorded the actual YouTube video of me playing it after about 2 months of steady practice, averaging around 5 to 6 hours a week on the solo. I practiced other stuff as well, but that's how long I spent on the solo each week. I'm really pleased that I've mastered it. Delighted. It's the best thing I've mastered in my life, I think, in terms of saxophone playing. I've done lots of Sonny Rollins and stuff, but this was very challenging. Anyway, I'm going to keep this going. I'm now going to learn Joe Lovano's solo on I Can't Get Started on his Live at the Village Vanguard album. Bye.